Richard Southern here in the 680 newsroom with a look back at some of the big business news stories of the past week. The TSX, very little changed on the week. It was up only a couple of points. Falling price of oil really holding back the Toronto Composite Index. Crude was down about 6% this week, closing out just above $46 per barrel amid signs of continued increases in U.S. oil production. And Home Capital Group, that troubled non-bank lender, continued to sell off. The stock closing Friday below $6 per share. We'll see what happens on Monday. We have the French elections coming up tomorrow, and one candidate, Macron, wants to remain in the euro, and his opponent, Le Pen, would take France out of the European Union. So the results of that election in France tomorrow could have big market implications on Monday. Interesting news from WestJet this past week. The Canadian airline planning to fly further than ever before. WestJet has announced that it will be buying as many as 20 Boeing 787s. These are the new fuel-efficient aircraft from Boeing. Air Canada has a lot of them. They are long haul. It will allow WestJet to travel to Asia, to South America, and even to Australia for the first time. They'll take delivery of these starting in 2019, and the airline announcing as well that they'll have lie-flat business class seats on the 787s, a first for WestJet. That's some food news for you. Not good news. Your bowl of guacamole is going to cost you more if it's not already. Avocado prices at a record high this weekend. Surging demand and a smaller crop out of Mexico and California has resulted in avocado prices being about double what they were a year ago, and the highest on record dating back 19 years. We're eating a lot more of them. Per capita avocado consumption in North America has doubled over the last 10 years. If you're a Skippy peanut butter fan, I have some bad news to break to you. Skippy is skipping out of Canada. Hormel Foods, which owns the Skippy peanut butter brand, says it will no longer sell the spread in Canada. It says market conditions doesn't make it viable for it to continue to offer the product in Canada. And if you're a big Skippy fan, it mightn't even pay off going down to Buffalo to pick up a jar. The U.S. recipe contains more sugar than the Canadian one did. Meantime, the days of getting your fingers dirty while mopping up your burger drippings are over. McDonald's announcing a wild new product this past week. It's going to be a giveaway. It's a utensil they're calling a fork. You insert fries into it, and then you use that to scoop up the drippings that may have fallen off your burger. McDonald's employing pitchman Anthony Sullivan in a new commercial that's supposed to act like an infomercial.
The fork is ludicrously easy to use. Its ergonomic design makes it handy for righties and lefties.
McDonald's planning to give away those so-called forks. McDonald's stock close to an all-time high. Strong earnings in from the burger chain a couple of days ago. In the 680 newsroom, Richard Southern, City News.